Greetings, adventurers. This is DM Kurt. So, I was out there cruising the YouTubes on the internet, and I ran into a channel called Storytelling Ron. And I found it a little bit interesting. He is a devout Calvinist Christian, and he has decided to make his own role-playing game. He has a channel with quite a few videos on it, and his three games that he's made have been it looks like a kind of an OSR style D20 system, like so many others. But there's a couple of unique twists, okay? One is he goes on this kind of a dice rank system. So if your attack normally does a D8 and you have a +2 to dice rank, then you bump your D8 up to a D10 and then a D12, because that's 2 ranks higher than a D8. So dice ranking up and down. Okay. The second thing is, we've had D&D, okay? Dungeons and Dragons. We all know what that is. There's tunnels and trolls, castles and crusades, etc., etc., that all take place in this medieval Europe, but magic. And we've gone with that quite a bit. But his is a little bit different in that he's going for a more realistic Europe. Kind of more like Lion and Dragon, something like that, where you don't have literal dragons flying around every day and, wizards, in every single spell kit, in every single party, etc., etc. Instead, his game, called For the Lord, role-playing game, you play as a group of Christians who are tasked to denounce and confront evil, confront then denounce, proselytize to the people who don't yet have the faith, and then plant churches, which will later grow into, larger churches, very faith-oriented to his personal faith. His second game is a post-apocalyptic world kind of setting, modern Earth, and then instead of but magic, it's kind of like but, there's radioactive or such blah, 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 and you have to go spread the faith against the pagans that caused the horrible thing. His third game that he has is For the Lord, Christians in Space. Okay, so in this game, the premise is that the pagans have nuked the world, and your Christian team has to go out across the universe. Faster than light travel has been done by, and he has his own reasons and such, not for how the time dilation, I believe it was. You can travel, immense distances to where there are colonies of humans, both mutated and not. Space pirates, various mutant animals, cyborg artificial intelligences as probably foes and possibly friends, depending on how the game master runs it. Now, the third one is being done as a Kickstarter right now. He has playtest videos on his YouTube channel. I will give you a full bevy of links in the description below. So, some of his keys in his Kickstarter for Christians in Space are rules light, just a few pages of rules condensed for easy reference. Okay, so quick, run it on the fly. This is not for the DM and player who has to flip through a page to make a decision. It's for, give you the tools. You run the game. You make the rulings based on, hopefully experience in the DM seat. Easy character generation, just a few minutes with gears and weapon selection. Groovy. Easy D20 dice system. Fully integrated vehicles, spaceships, robots, and giant mutant space bug rules. So, he does profess to having taken inspiration from multiple sources, theater and literary types. Unlimited character upgrades, no level limits. Characters can continually hone their skills with glory point buys. So I assume glory points is the currency of advancement. Engineering, repairs, upgrade rules for high-tech gear and weaponry. I had some ship-to-ship rules in the game I made, but, you know, it's good that it's included. You got to have your ship-to-ship combat rules. Mutant Beast Maker, random planet generator. Okay, so he's giving you tools to make up more than just what's in the starter set. Okay. Evangelism, church plant and growth rules. So yes, you are going to be going to these little colonies, preaching to them, building a little church, and while you're away somewhere else, things both good and bad can happen to that little church you helped found, and they may send a distress call and you have to come back. Most important of all, fellowship and edification around a tabletop RPG. So the whole point of a tabletop role-playing game is to get together with your friends, have some fun, and this fellow has introduced this as a faith-based thing where you're not playing as pagans, but playing against them. If that's your cup of tea, the Kickstarter is $186. That changed in the last 15 minutes, out of a $500 goal. It has 29 days to go. That's not a huge goal. I think that could be achieved. The minimum is only $5 for the PDF. As always, when I do a review or a shout out to a game, I have to answer a few questions. Would I myself buy this product? Sadly, I mean, I don't think that my group would want to play a game that's entirely tied around religion, Christian or otherwise. And so I don't see myself able to run this. And for that reason, I don't think I myself would buy it. But if this is your bag, I'm letting you know what's out there. So minimum $5 that PDF. Might want to give it a shot if that's your thing. That is all. DM Kurt out.